everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Cynthia of Cynthia Plans, and today I am back planning the week of May 4th through May 10th. And I'm filming this video on Saturday, May 9th because I planned on filming it tomorrow, but it looks like the weather is going to be really bad tomorrow, and I figured I should try to make use of whatever natural light I have right now and get this video filmed. So I am using a Mother's Heart kit by Adorably Amy Designs, which actually just got this week in the mail. She got it out for me super fast, I'm sure knowing that I planned on using it for Mother's Day, so thank you, Amy. I did not plan to do two back-to-back plan with me's with Amy's stickers, but what the heck, it seems like a good time to just go ahead and use her kits, especially this one. I like, it's a very subtle Mother's Day kit. It's not super in your face. The colors are very pretty and light, which of course is definitely part of my aesthetic in general, so I'm excited to use this kit. And with that, let's go ahead and get started with this plan with me. So as usual, I will be starting backwards. This one is going to be a little bit different in that I don't really have many plans tomorrow other than Mother's Day. So I don't really think I'm going to have a whole lot to put on that day. So I'm probably just going to put a full box down right off the bat. And I actually will probably be doing quite a bit of, I don't want to say work, but not necessarily strictly relaxing things. So I will definitely be putting a checklist here of things that I need to work on. And then of course right now I'm still doing the Influencer Academy with my friend Whitney. We are we'll be in week 3 tomorrow, so we'll have one more week after tomorrow's session and then we'll be done. Okay, so that'll be Sunday, probably tomorrow. My husband's taking care of dinner, so I won't put anything in there for that. So today, what are we doing? Today is my husband's birthday. And is there a birthday sticker in here? Okay, so she's got those. I guess that could work. And actually, yesterday was Julie's birthday of Julie Plans, so I will go ahead and stick this one here for her. And earlier in the week was my anniversary, so I will do the same kind of format here for that and find something else that I can stick on here. This works. I know I kind of jumped ahead here, apologies for that. Just seemed that it would make more sense to just put that down right now. So it's Alex's birthday. I did do a bunch of work this morning though, and not that I'm trying to exhaustively list everything I did for work, but since I did spend most of my morning doing that, it feels appropriate to mention it. And I did all of those things so I can give myself credit for them. I love when that happens. Actually already filmed a video before this one, and I plan to publish that on Instagram and my YouTube channel, so you can expect to see that here this week. It was my launch day haul orders, and I was just kind of explaining what I bought, why I bought it, all that sort of stuff. So if you're interested in that, expect that sometime this week. tonight I'm gonna cook my husband's favorite dinner. He likes to have like a saucy cheese tortellini and Italian sausage together. I call it cheesy sausage tortellini, and that's his favorite meal that I make, and so he asks for it every single time, like Father's Day, birthday, whatever. I know that's what I have to make. So I got the ingredients for that, and I do need to go make that after I finish filming here. I ran errands this morning, and one of the things that I got was, I did get him a carrot cake. That's his favorite kind of cake. That's what we actually had at our wedding, because I also really like carrot cake. Maybe not as much as he does, but I definitely do like it. So I went ahead and picked that up from a local store and got that taken care of this morning. Had one of those late Friday nights again. It wasn't totally work. It was later because of work though. We did make an announcement about when we plan to reopen, but the decision was made pretty late in the day, which meant I worked past 5 o'clock. I think I was probably working till 6, because then us deciding to reopen meant podcast segments for our podcast at work had to get re-recorded because they were no longer accurate. So I worked till pretty late, and then we had dinner and everything like that, but I had to finish a freelance project that I took on at the end of last weekend, and I wanted to make sure that I was in on my deadline for that. I'll try to find some kind of arrow. Flying pen. I'll try to find some kind of arrow that I can indicate I was working the rest of the night with that, and then I'll probably put a sticker over it to mention specifically the freelance project that I was working on. Thursday in the morning I attended something called Coffee and Content, but we did it virtually. So I normally go to those in person in an office, a marketing company office that's probably 25 minutes away from my job under normal circumstances, but the owner decided to do a virtual Coffee and Content right now because obviously we can't get together. So I did that on Thursday morning, and that was a fun way to start the day. The owner is someone that I know I'm friendly with, and he complimented my pillows. He said my pillow game was strong, and he is right. If you've been on any sort of video calls with me lately, I normally take them in my bedroom at my desk, because that's where I have my desk, and that's where I do everything. I'm filming at my desk right now, and I've been working, so it's a good way for me to have some privacy while I'm working and not get interrupted quite so much. Of course, I still get interrupted by my son, but I could imagine it would be much worse if I had to be in our living room, for example. So I just thought it was funny that he mentioned that specifically, because I've gotten a lot of comments on it. The rest of the day was pretty much what you would have expected. The only exception to that was that my husband's good friend came by with his daughter, who my son absolutely adores, and they exchanged Christmas gifts. We have seen these people before the pandemic and after Christmas, but every time we've seen them, the kids have not been together, and we've not been in a position to exchange Christmas gifts. So we just exchanged Christmas gifts with the kids on Thursday night. So us planners don't always have it together, FYI. But yeah, they stopped by, and that was a really nice visit. It was unexpected, and I really appreciated that I got to see them. And then of course there was our anniversary on Wednesday, and that was a nice day. It was very low-key, obviously not the typical celebration we would have had, like going out to dinner or something like that, but we did pick up takeout, and we did stop by my favorite ice cream place and picked up a to-go order to have in the house, and that was really nice. Totally forgot I got some Erin Condren orders this week. Obviously, that was how I did my haul. This poor pen, this is the last of this particular type of Sharpie pen that I have, and like a fool, I left it out one night. I know I have mentioned this already in a previous plan with me. I've been forgetting to sometimes recap my pens at the end of the night, and then the fan hits this area of the bedroom the most, and so I've been trying out some of my favorite pens. That's a bad habit that I'm picking up in quarantine that needs to go away. Tuesday. Tuesday was an interesting day. Tuesday did not go as planned. What can I say about Tuesday? So, my father-in-law, bless his heart, he loves to do stuff outside. Like, literally, it makes him so happy to be outside, moving his body, interacting with nature, all that sort of stuff. Well, he was doing something in the yard. What exactly, I still don't really know. And he accidentally literally cut through the internet cable at our house. So while I was in the middle of trying to get through a bunch of tasks that I had to do that day, I lost the internet. So I had to go to this place called Gideon's Bakehouse, which is not terribly far from where we live, but it's a little bit of a drive, to pick up. They're known for these incredible cookies. If I remember, I'll include a link in the description to Gideon's, but you're welcome to ask me in case I forget in the comments. They have these incredible cookies that they're known for. It's like super Instagrammable. They've been featured in videos, food videos before, and everything like that. So my husband loves them. I love them. They are doing to go, take out, pick up right now, so I ordered the night before to pick up on Tuesday. So I had to go out anyway and do that, and the place is basically between my house and between my job. So I decided, you know what, I don't have time to waste, unfortunately. I am gonna have to go into work. So I actually went to my job that day, and our job is so dead right now. Well, it was at the time. I would imagine by next week, as we prepare to reopen, that this whole situation I experienced on Tuesday would look much different this coming Tuesday, or the day that this video comes out. But that Tuesday when I went, I literally saw no one. I mean, the only people that I saw were our contractors that are currently doing some electrical work right now outside the building, but even them I didn't have to get close to or interact with in any sort of meaningful way. So I was really grateful for that, because I'm still a little bit nervous about being around people. Personally, you know, call me a worrywart if you will, but I'm a little bit worried that sometimes people are not taking this as seriously still as they should. I don't think the threat of coronavirus personally has been totally mitigated, so I am keeping all precautions, or employing all precautions, I should say, rather. So I had to go to work and do work from there because I needed internet, and I could not wait for the technician from the internet company to come out, and they did. They came quickly. I really appreciated that they did, but I couldn't wait, so I just went into my office and worked, and it was really nice because it was a change of pace and a change of scenery, but also too, it was so quiet. I don't remember the last time I've been so quiet. I was playing Animal Crossing. I was like, what did I put there? I was playing Animal Crossing. Is there a phone? I think it's just a regular phone. I actually have Animal Crossing stickers coming, but they're not here yet. Yes, I played Animal Crossing on my anniversary. My husband watched a movie that was not, or chose to watch a movie that was not interesting to me, so I played Animal Crossing. That's how you keep a marriage alive. Not forcing each other to watch terrible movies. That was Tuesday. And I think I might, since I have so many, still add another full box to here. that is what this is looking like here. Don't think there's really anything else of oh, actually, haha, JK. I had mentioned a freelance project earlier this week, so I'm gonna go ahead and mark that in here. So of course that is one of Amy's tiny texts, which I've mentioned in the last video that I just did, and you can check those out in her shop. This particular one is a custom, so you won't find that exact one in her shop, but you definitely can hop on the customs next time they're offered, or find ones that you think are a little bit similar in her shop right now. Okay, got some date covers in there, and then I just need to cover up the kaleidoscope, and then we will be all good. And don't want that quote? I guess so. I didn't think I wanted to, but I think the font ties in really well, so I'll go with that. We didn't actually watch that week's episode. We watched the weekend, or the week before's episode, because we were behind, but I did watch that, so that counts. And that will be that. I don't think I want to put anything in the sidebar. I don't really need it, so I'll leave that as is. I always get the deluxe, but I almost never use the glitter headers. I don't know, they're just not really my thing, personally. And let me grab some washi really quick, and then we can finish this off. And then I chose this, it looks like it's a holographic hollow silver Simply Gilded washi. It kind of reminds me almost of that Victoria's Secret pattern that was really popular with them, but I like this because it's super delicate and it goes with the pink that's here without being too bold. So this is what I'm going to go with for this week. I am very glad that in the future neutral life planner that I will be starting in the not too distant future will no longer have those annoying hexagons to white out all the time. Okay, so this is my spread. This planner is starting to look super lopsided because of all the spreads and memory planning that have come on this side of the planner, and of course this is still like the untouched side of the planner, but anyway, I digress. That's not the point here. The point is, this is my spread for the week. I used my petite planner to guide me on what the heck was happening this past week. A little hack for anyone who uses a petite planner: I shared this on my Instagram, which is linked in the description below if you would like to give me a follow, but I don't like the peach that comes with the May setup. It just looks too orange. I like pink. I like blush, I like light pink, but I don't like peach personally. And that's not trying to be on a bandwagon or anything like that. I've just never liked peach ever. So what I do, and I've done this in the past, I mentioned it on my Instagram last May when I came up with the idea, but I'm sharing it again for anybody who wasn't following me, is I use 10mm, which is this variety here. So this is a 5mm, this is a 10mm, and let me grab a 15. And this is a 15mm washi, Simply Gilded washi. So I use the 10mm because it's perfectly fine to cover the headers that kind of block off the 3 parts of the day. So I use a Simply Gilded 10mm washi roll to cover that up, and that's what I've been doing since. You can see I didn't touch my petite planner at all yesterday because it was a day, like I said. Earlier in the week when I was more on top of things, I had all of my days filled out and I was going ahead and putting my washi on top of there. So that's a hack for you if you don't like a certain color. It doesn't have to be peach, maybe you hate blue or something like that. You know, you can, I didn't in this because it's just so light that I didn't feel like it was necessary, but you can white that out and then just put the washi on top of it if you choose to. So that's my little tip to you, but this is my petite planner and this is what I've been using to plan during the week, since obviously plans are a little bit more fluid in life right now in general for most of us. And then I'm going ahead and using that to guide me on what I'm putting in my weekly planner, which at this point normally I'd be planning for the future, so I'd be doing this week and putting in all the things that I know are supposed to be happening later this week. But since life isn't really full of a lot of plans right now, back planning seems more meaningful. It's a good way to document some of the things that have happened over the last couple of weeks. So with that, I'm gonna call this video done and wish you all well. Thank you for being here. If you're new here and watching, I hope you'll consider subscribing. To all of my longtime subscribers, thank you for being here every single week and for your kind comments. I love each and every one of you. I wish you all well. Stay safe and healthy, and I will see you back next week for yet another plan with me.